Lads, welcome to a brand new video. I'm Ingood Nick, and today we are going to be talking about all things Southampton. As always, we've got frame prints on screen right now, we've got some Sheffield United ones, and we've also got a Southampton one. So if you want to go and pick one up, the link is in the description right now, and tell them that you came from me. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please do so, it will make my day. So that big red button down below, go and press it right now. So anyway, I trust that you've subscribed, so let's crack on with Sheffield United versus the Saints.
If you don't have a song, you may as well not go to the pub at all.
Lads.
Watch this.
So it's been a long old time since we snatched a point at Stamford Bridge. So since then, what's happened? Well, I'm going to run you through the headlines. So David McGoldrick became the most loved Irishman since Ronan Keating released Roller Coaster. Enda Stevens did alright in the 1-1 draw versus Switzerland, and then he came off the bench to assist Ireland's third goal in their win over Bulgaria. And in the second game, John Egan captained Ireland to a victory over the Bulgarians, but apparently isn't good enough to start over Richard Keogh for the big games. Mo Besic didn't play, then did play, but got mullered by that great footballing nation of Armenia. And finally, Oliver McBurnie became the most hated thing to Scottish fans since that bit of grass Colin Hendry slipped over on at Wembley in 1996. But Oliver McBurnie can score goals in a Barnsley, Swansea and Sheffield United shirt, but not in a Scotland shirt. Doesn't take a genius to work that one out, does it? Scotland is So for our next Premier League game is Southampton, and I think they're going to be fighting for their lives just as much as we are at the end of the season. Currently we sit 10th and they sit 13th, so there's not too much in it at the moment, getting similar points, and I don't think the game's going to be that easy for either club. Two of their best players are injured, so you got Ryan Bertrand at left back and Nathan Redmond at kind of on the wing / attacking midfield. But don't let that fool you, because they've got some very good players that can hurt you. They've got Boufal, who's one of the best dribblers in the Premiership. But we've already done a number on the best dribbler in the Premiership, so why not Boufal? They've also got James Ward-Prowse, who kind of plays midfield / attacking midfield, and they're going to want to get him on every dead ball possible, every corner, every free kick, and that's how they scored against Man United. They've also got two very dangerous attackers for different reasons. They've got Che Adams, who's got a lot to prove, and obviously he's coming back to Bramall Lane where he used to play his football, and they've got Danny Ings, who is an absolute fox in the box. If you give him a chance, he's going to put that away. He reminds me so much of Billy Sharp. They'll also try and get their big lads forward from the back, obviously with James Ward-Prowse having such a great cross. And that might be difficult to deal with, however, we've dealt with it very well this season. Other than maybe Tammy Abraham, we haven't been bullied by any defenders or attackers or anyone in the air. So for us, the only player that's a definite not to be playing is John Fleck. However, David McGoldrick and Callum Robinson both came back from island duty, injured apparently. I don't know if that's Wilder's putting a word out to Mick McCarthy saying, come on lad, don't play him, we need him for the weekend. Or if they're actually injured, so we'll have to see, we will have to see. And as usual, I've picked the team up here. There. So yeah, go up there, click on the link, see what team I've put out there. That is the team that I think Wilder will pick, and I just show you exactly where I think Southampton are going to hurt us or can hurt us, and how we can hurt them. So go and click up there, but obviously come straight back. So before we crack on, we are going to take a trip down memory lane, because the last time we played Southampton at Bramall Lane was in 2014. We were in League One, they were in the Premiership. They had Sadio Mane playing kind of up front, sort of attacking, and we did a number on him. So Bobby Harris absolutely hit a pile driver of a free kick, and Mark McNulty smashed it in the back of the net. I smashed my shins on the seat in front. Good times. But the last time we played the Saints at Bramall Lane, before that in the league, was 11 long years ago. And it shows how long it was ago, because where I get all my information from, my football app, the teams weren't even on there, so it just shows how long ago it was. But we drew 0-0, I do know that, and that season we finished third in the league. Southampton got relegated to League One, this was in the Championship by the way, and we lost in the playoff final for a change. I still hate Wade Elliott to this day. Like, what sort of name's Wade? So next up, we are going to be looking at Southampton comments. Southampton fans' comments from your main man, Roy. Roy's view from, so yeah, I'm going to put a link in the description to Roy's website, go and click on there. So let's have a look what they've got to say. Blades so far remind me of Hoods 2 years ago. They've got a good fighting spirit and they've kept their momentum going from the end of their promotion season. But they are a limited side in terms of quality. Yeah, we do have a fighting spirit, probably more than anyone in this league. However, I love how people start with a positive, which is great fighting spirit, but they always end it on a negative. And Saints fans saying that we've not got any quality. I'm sorry, I forgot they were Liverpool/Man City. Sheffield are a very limited side from what I've seen on Match of the Day. Having momentum from last season is fine, but will only carry them so far. Our high press and non-stop effort style will not suit them at all, and as long as we turn up for the first half on the day, it should be a comfortable win, even 3-0 perhaps. Oh, get in the bin. It's starting to get on my nerves. These teams every single week. Chelsea said they were going to beat us 3-0, 4-0, 5-0 at home. Southampton are playing us away, so are they really going to go and beat us 3-0? They're going to struggle to come to Bramall Lane and even beat us, never mind 3-0. They're off their heads. Newly promoted sides seem to either bomb completely at the start of the season or have a good start followed by a steady decline. After promotion, some teams seem to find an initial surge of adrenaline that can only be sustained for a short period before normality sets in. Sheffield United so far made the best start of the 3 promoted clubs and sit 1 above Saints on 5 points after a win and 2 draws. Sure, we're 10th and they're 13th, whatever. But with due respect to the Blades, they do not seem to have the firepower to keep this up. So it is Saints' job to bring them back to the ground with a short, sharp shock. That means keeping it tight at the back whilst taking our chances up front and controlling the game. The good news is they are not prolific scorers, and 2 of their 5 goals scored so far have been last minute equalisers, so that should tell us something. Yeah, it tells you that we've got a never say die attitude. Does it not? But these Saints fans are confident, aren't they? They're going to bring us down to the ground with a short, sharp shock. What even is that? If there's any Southampton fans out there, remember you were struggling to stay in the division a few months ago. You've not signed Messi, you've not signed Ronaldo, you are nothing special. But by the sounds of the Southampton fans, sounds like they're going for a Champions League spot here. Do you know what? I normally do more of these, but I just can't be arsed listening to this week in, week out. It's really starting to piss me off. Every week, fans are saying that they're going to smash us all over. And the only team that's beaten us up to now is Leicester by 1 goal. And I think these comments are going to continue and continue and continue until we start paying 50 million for foreign players. And I know it's getting on my nerves and I know it shouldn't, but it really is. I know what Chris Wilder will be saying. He'll be saying, it don't matter. Bring it on, bring the comments on. Let's just go and prove them wrong every single week. But it just gets on my nerves after a bit. So Southampton have had a few decent results recently. They got a draw against Man United. They beat Brighton 2-0. Obviously a 10-man Brighton, but they still beat them nonetheless. And also lost in a narrow defeat to Liverpool, which is great. So they're not mugs. However, the bookies are saying that we're favourites to win this game with odds of 7-5. The draw is at 9-4 as well, and Southampton are 2-1. Which, if you're not a betting man, I'll just explain to you. If you put a skydiver on Southampton to win, you'll get back absolutely nothing. And finally, you want my score prediction. It's another difficult game, but they're all difficult games in the Prem. But I'm going to be positive on this one. Really, I'm going to be positive. Say positive, we're going to win 1-0. We will win 1-0. And we don't score many goals, Southampton say, so yeah, let's steer into it and say we're going to win 1-0. 1-0 to the Blades, men. I think we'll defend really well, and I don't think they've got enough to breach the walls of Jack, John and Bash. Anyway, we've got this. If we carry on playing how we have been playing, we'll play them off the park. And I'm confident that I'm going to pick up my second correct prediction. My only worry is that every single time we go on international break, we come back and it's like we don't know each other. Like passes go astray, we play rubbish. But eventually, we've got to break that hoodoo. And that is this Saturday. And I know that we're going to do it, so come on you Blades.